Hello everyone, welcome back to my new tech channel. Today I'm discussing another old project I did about the same time as the previous one. I made a casual game. Me and a friend designed this casual game in a language called Blitzmax to start with. It was a C-like environment with a lot of nice add-ons that made it easy to do things you want to do in games. And when I was learning CoffeeScript, which is really how I learned JavaScript, I knew from the beginning that I really liked the look of the the CoffeeScript style, the semantic white space, the really compact expressive code. And I wanted a project to learn it with, though. I learn best if I'm doing something, not just if I'm exploring abstract, um, you know, things in a system. Unless it's just like pure numbers. Sometimes playing with numbers is nice. But I picked up the old project and I rewrote it in CoffeeScript, and I took out a lightweight framework that I'm going to put on GitHub shortly that some people may have interest in to write little graphical demos and games in that aren't too too processor intensive. Even though JavaScript's pretty fast, I'm not pushing a lot of pixels with this lightweight game framework, and that's fine, I think, for what it does. But yeah, let's take a look at the game. Pokermatch. You're making you're um, you're making you're making poker hands, and as you're chasing the timer. It's not loading. Just a second. And there it is. So you can see in the upper right hand you have both the score spiral and the timer spiral, and you're chasing it around as you make hands. So we'll make a flush here. You can see it highlights the hand, and then the pieces fall and new pieces fall in. And you can see the green bar jump down. Flushes are easy to pick out. We have a 4-color deck here, maybe too easy. And there's another one. And in this version of the game, there's a built-in cheat for development purposes, and you can just jump boards. And as you notice, the more boards we jump, the fewer tiles they are, the more spread out they are, and the less chances you have to make hands. To the right here, we have bonus tiles. You can shuffle the board. If you glance around and you don't see anything you like, maybe you don't see any colors clustered as a super simple thing to look for, you can just shuffle it. And originally, the original design called for earning the bonuses, and they don't really make as much sense in this context, some of them, because you have a wild card, so you could just put lots of wild cards down and get really good hands. And oops, you gotta turn it off to make the hand. Right, and there it is, and we're back, and we can just select them and make a hand every time. So if you don't have to earn them, well. But then we have this other one here that randomly inserts a new tile. So you're rolling the dice on a new tile. So again, if you have to earn a certain number of these and you have a certain amount of shots to make the kind of thing you want, you're good. But in this case, you never want to use this because you can just put a total wildcard in. It's always the thing you want. So now we have board rotation. If you want to plan ahead and you know where things are going to drop, you can have it rotate and have things drop in. I'm talking with my hands here, so just imagine me saying more than I'm saying. Here, let's jump to more a few more boards, they get harder, and here we have totally disconnected squares. So you may want to do a couple of things. You might want to rotate the board so you know where things are falling, so you can actually still make use of those disconnected squares. Or you may want to use the bridge so you can turn inactive squares active, and with random tiles and get across here. We have a house. You may have seen a smiley face earlier. I think this was supposed to be some old video game. Maybe it's supposed to look like Frogger. I'm not sure. There's a different smiley face. So yeah. Anyway, that's the game. At the time, I looked into compiling it for the iPhone, and it's kind of a pain. I may go back and do that at some point. I have compiled a different project for the iPhone, or back when they had iPod touches, and I got it running on my iPod. So I have gone through that process, but I did not put that in the Apple Store. So still something I need to do. But as for this framework, it's about 350 lines of code. It gives you a nice starting point if you want to make an HTML5 canvas graphical thing, whether it's a game or a demo or something. It lets you step into that pretty easily. That's the goal for the next video, and I'm hoping to have that up within a week. We'll see. Depends on exactly how much I want to add there in terms of showing how to create stuff, or whether it's just like, here's a good start, let me see what you do. So look for that shortly. If you like this video, and please hit like, subscribe, and I hope to see you back. Have a good day. Goodbye.